Hello friends, it is Wednesday. You will not be seeing this video till next Wednesday because I have a different video on the schedule for this Friday. But I wanted to vlog today. I really need to get out here and do something with this deck. I've been really bad about watering. It looks like my marigolds are about to die. I'm gonna water them. If they don't perk back up, I'm just gonna get rid of them. And my herb garden here definitely needs a drink, and I need to give a lot of these herbs haircuts. My basil is done. I'm gonna get rid of that. And it looks like the chicken, the rooster that roosts up here, must be molting because there's a bunch of feathers in my herb box. Bo is outside barking at something, I don't know what. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set this to music. I'm going to broom off the deck, water everything really good, and then deal with my herb garden. And my cucumbers are dead. I'm just gonna take those down and start getting things kind of wound up. It's the middle of August. There's not a whole lot of a growing season left. And so I got to get this deck cleaned up. I got to go let Bo in. I think that's what he wants because he's barking his head off. The herb garden looks a lot better. I gave all of the plants a good haircut. I think all of them will come back. We still have quite a bit of warm weather left. I mean, it's still August. So I think they'll all come back and I'll be able to harvest off of them again, except for the basil. It was completely done for. And I'm not 100% sure about my parsley. It's looking pretty worse for wear, but I might be surprised. It might perk back up. So that's done. Now I'm going to go take care of that cucumber, get that all cleaned up, and then I'll be done out here. And hopefully some of these flowers that needed a good drink of water will perk back up. that was a shame, but this was a terrible year for cucumbers. I did find a ginormous one that got lost or got left behind, unfortunately. So this will go to the chickens, but that's it for my cucumbers this year. The ones over at the big garden are still producing, so I'm gonna probably wander over there later today and see what I can find. But that's it for my cucumbers. Hopefully we have a better year next year. It's just been too hot, too much rain at the wrong times, then not enough rain, and so hot, so hot, and so humid. And it just, I think my cucumbers got some sort of a disease because it didn't match any of the other possibilities for why it was dying. So I think it just got some sort of a disease, probably from too much heat and humidity. Wanted to show you guys a change we made with our ducks. We moved the 2 drakes into Jenny's old pen. We put them in there at night so they're safe from predators, and then they're out here in this open pen during the day because they were being too rough on the hens. Just being way too rough on the hens. I've got them some food out here. It doesn't look like they ate out of it yesterday. I don't think they actually saw it over here, so I'm going to move it. As you can see, they did spend a lot of time in the pool. So we'll put that there. Hopefully they'll see it. They do have a water pan that I put inside, so they have something to drink in the night and for the first part of the day, because Olivia is really late about getting out here to do chores. Those hens are so loud, and it looks like they need a little bit more food in here too. But what we do is Olivia does all of her chores out here. She lets the dogs run, and then when she puts the dogs back in the pen, she opens up this so the drakes can come out, because otherwise the dogs would be up here on this fence bugging them. So we don't want that to happen. So I'll show you when they come out. I will help Olivia get them some fresh water and some food in there for tonight. And then I'm the one that comes out here at night and herds them back into the A-frame. This is only their second night having been out here. But Olivia said that the hens seem happier already because the drakes are just so rough on them. Let's go over here and see the crazy hens. Now there is still one drake out here. He's my old guy. His name's Barbosa, and he's old and he's kind of half crippled. So he's pretty much, that's him right there. See how he's walking kind of crippled? So he's harmless. He doesn't hurt the ducks at all. So, we have all pecans. We had a black duck, a black hen, but she died. We don't know why. A couple months ago. Best I can figure, she was possibly egg-bound, but she just died suddenly. And then our black hen is the one, we call her Hazelnut, Hazel for short. She's the one that's been sitting on eggs. So we might have some babies coming up, and hopefully they're not all drakes. Because we will have to get rid of them. We'll have to give them away because I don't want any more drakes. I'll keep, I forgot to tell you what we named them. Scott has been calling the black one Daffy because the cartoon Daffy Duck was a black duck. And so I decided to call the white drake Donald because Donald Duck was a white duck. So we've got Daffy and Donald. Hi, Daffy and Donald. We'll let you out in a minute, okay? I know you want out. Have to get Olivia out here to get these chores done so we can let you out. Yeah. I am going to be changing some things around. I had a big fake fern plant there, and I decided I wanted to put my Indiana plate that I got garage sailing on my Indiana Hoosier cabinet. So I've got that there, and I want to put something behind it. I have an idea what I want to do. It's going to take me a little bit, and I'll just bring you back when I get it done because it'll be easier than trying to film it. Alright, so that's what I ended up putting up there. I put that light up church. I got that from Amazon, I believe. And I wanted to bring some more light in here anyway, so I put that there. I do have a basket that is a little bit taller than this one that I'm thinking about putting it on here instead to have the church raised up just a little bit higher. I'm going to probably try it out and see what I think. But then where I put that fern that was there, let me show you. This is where I put that fern. I just have this stack of boxes that have different things in it, organizing things, over here behind my front door in my living room. And then I already had a fern sitting there, one that was not in a basket, and let me show you where I put that. This is where I put it. This is where I had the church, and I just switched it around and put the fern there. I already have enough light on this hutch, so I didn't think removing that church and putting it in the dining room would make any difference as far as the hutch goes, and I think it makes a big difference as far as the Hoosier cabinet goes. So let me go swap out that for a bigger basket, and we'll see what it looks like, and I'll make my decision. All right, that's with the taller basket, and I do believe I like that better because you can see the basket more and you can see the doily better, and it just raises that church up a little bit higher. So that's the way I'm going to leave it. So now let me take you outside. Olivia did open up the gate for the drakes, and we'll see if they're out. So here they are out. Hi, boys. Hi, boys. They do love this pool. I'm going to have to change their water tomorrow, about every other day, probably. They maybe could get 3 days out of it, but I don't like them swimming in super gross water. So, hi, Daffy. Hi, Donald. I don't know if they're happier being away from the girls, but at least they have each other. If it was just one drake, I wouldn't want to segregate them like this, but since there's two of them, they can just be bachelors together and learn to leave the girls alone. And I know the girls are happier. I know they are really a lot happier. All right, it's a few hours later now. My sister came over and we shelled black-eyed peas. And now I'm coming out here. I'm going to freshen the water, get them some more food inside because we have Bible study tonight. And when I get home, I'm not going to want to mess with that. I'm just going to want to get the ducks in there for the night. So I'm going to take care of that. And I'm also going to see if they've actually eaten any of that food that's in that tote there. It doesn't, from this angle, does not appear that they have. But they need to learn that the food is right there so that they don't starve to death. I think they're smart enough to not starve to death, but they do spend a lot of time in the pool. They're back in the pool again. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this water freshened. got that job done. So they'll have fresh water and food for tonight. They're very pretty ducks. I love ducks. You hear them. If you don't know, or if you're not familiar with ducks, the drakes, one of the ways you can tell that they're drakes is they make that low-pitched, almost sounds like a frog sound, ribbiting. And then hens, they actually do the typical quack, 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 quack sound that you hear, that everybody thinks ducks do. Well, male ducks do not say quack, quack, quack. They say ribbit, ribbit. That's one way that you can tell they're drakes. Now the black one, you can tell he's a drake also because he has a green head. Hens of that breed do not have green heads, and I cannot remember. Harlequin, I think, is the name. I will put it on the screen. If Harlequin's not right, I will put on the screen what he's called. All right, I'm going to, I think, pick this video back up tomorrow. We've got Bible study tonight, and then tomorrow Scott is taking off work. He's taking off Thursday and Friday, and tomorrow we're going to the Amish town called Shipshawana, and we're going to be picking up our pork that we get every year from the butcher there, and then we're also going to go to a big bulk Amish store and stock up on some things. I'm going to try to vlog a little bit, but I can't guarantee because that Amish store is always so crowded. We're hoping that a Thursday won't be so bad, but if there's a ton of people, I'm just not even going to try to film, but I will definitely share with you a haul. And anyway, so I will see you guys tomorrow. we are back from our trip to the Amish country, and we picked up our pork that we always get every year, and our pig this year we got 131 pounds of ground pork. So that's already in the freezer, and we go to the Amish bulk store and pick up some things, and it's a pretty big store. I did not film in there. I said I might try to, but even though this was a Thursday morning, it was very busy, so I did not film in there. And we did stop at a little Amish stand, fruit stand, because Travis loves the fried pies, and the bulk store we were at was sold out of fried pies, and the place where we go to get the meat didn't have fried pies either. So anyway, I'm going to show you what we picked up from the little fruit stand and from E&S Sales, which is the bulk Amish store. So this is what we got from that little stand. You saw in the footage where we pulled into that little fruit stand, and this is where we got this watermelon. This actually has seeds in it, so I think seeded watermelons taste better than seedless, and all you can find in the stores are seedless. So I'm hoping this is a good watermelon. And then I got these fruit pies. We got peach, black raspberry cream, and strawberry cream. I don't know if Olivia will eat one, but Travis and Scott will eat them if she doesn't eat one. I won't eat any of those. So then where we got the meat, it's called Yoder Meat and Cheese, and they have a little grocery section in there as well. And so I picked up these ginger snap cookies, $3.79, and then I got these lemon snap cookies, $4.47. So besides the pork, that's all we got there. Oh, besides this, I got these for my Percy. That's kind of loud. I picked these up for my purse. So that's what we got at the Yoder Meat and Cheese. And then everything else I got from E&S Sales. They had these cases of shells and cheese for $3.99 a box. So you cannot beat that. So I got 2 boxes of those. Those will just go downstairs in my long-term storage. I got 2 10-pound bags of potatoes. I'm going to scrub them up and dice them up and freeze them, because those make excellent potato soup. So I picked up those. I thought about Olivia for this. I think she likes sassafras, so I got her these sassafras hard candies for $1.39. And I also got her these honey mustard sunflower seeds, because she can eat sunflower seeds. And this was 2 for $1, so only 50 cents. What are you doing? Get down. Then they had these street taco flavored little packets of beef jerky, 6 for $1. So we picked up 6 of those. I picked this up because it sounded so good. I was thinking for like Christmas time, Thanksgiving time, whenever Scott and Travis are home from work during the holidays, that this would be a little fun thing to make. Also makes cookies, so I could make cookies out of it if I wanted to. So pick that up. I picked up these Honey Crunch little things. They got, let's see, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, cashews, and almonds. So I thought that sounded really yummy. Picked up this raspberry fruit syrup. I don't remember how much this was, like 89 cents or something like that for this. I saw this on a show. I like to watch the Veggie Boys on here on YouTube, and they were talking about candied jalapenos the other day in one of their videos, and so I thought, oh, I bet you I can find that at the Amish store, and I sure did. I found some candied jalapenos. Because there's sugar in them, it's supposed to like make them not be quite so spicy, so I thought that I would give those a try. It wasn't cheap, $6.59 for this jar, but it'll last us a long time, unless we all love it, and then it'll be gone in a heartbeat. I picked up some more bay leaves. I love putting bay leaves in soups and stews and all kinds of things, roasts and stuff like that. They had these Applewood barbecue Triscuits for 79 cents a box. Hopefully we like them because I bought 2 boxes of those. They had a whole great big bin of ginormous sweet potatoes. Look at the size of this thing. It's bigger than my hand. It's as big as my head. And I can't remember how much it was. I don't know, 79 cents a pound or 69 cents a pound, something like that. And I'm the only one that eats sweet potatoes, so this will be enough for me for probably 3 days. I picked up some of this pearl barley. Barley is one of the grains that Olivia can eat. It's not 100% like zero oxalate, but it is low oxalate, and so I was thinking to add this into soups or figure out other ways that I can cook barley, and hopefully we like it. It wasn't very expensive. It was $1 a pound. So I picked up 2 bags of it. This one was $1.88. This one was $1.80. So they were basically the same weight. Percy, you are too nosy. Picked up this ginormous bag. I like that word, ginormous. Huge bag of popcorn, and this is like the mushroom popcorn, which means when it explodes, it kind of looks like a mushroom. But it's 25 pounds, and I got it for $20. So I think it's 80 cents a pound. I think it's what it says. So Travis really, really loves popcorn, and this will probably last us a year or more of him using it. Percy. So then over here on this side of the table have a bunch of like snack things. I was looking for like hard candies that I can put in a candy dish on my table. And I love these lemon mints. These are kind of hard to find. I remember having these when I was a child when we would go on long road trips because it would help settle my stomach because I used to get car sick. So I found these, and they weren't super cheap. They were $5.40 a pound. So I got about a pound of those. Oh, and I also almost forgot these huge onions. These huge sweet onions. I got 4 of them. They were less than $1 a pound. Hold on over there. The popcorn is sliding. Let me pull all these out of here so you can see these huge onions. The last time we went, last year, I bought 2 of these, and I had wished at the time that I had gotten more. So I got 4 this time. They are delicious. They're very, very sweet, just like the name of them implies. So I got 4 of these huge onions. So I got the Lehman's Mint to go in my candy dish. And my candy dish has 3 compartments. So I got that. Then I got these. Olivia, unfortunately, can't eat these because they have peanut butter in them. I suppose she could probably have like 1 and it wouldn't hurt her. But there's no dairy. But they are dry roasted peanuts. They're peanut butter like caramels or chews or something. The Mary Janes. I remember these as a child. Really liked those. So I'm going to put the mints in one section. I'm going to put the Mary Janes in one section. And then I'm going to put these cinnamon discs in one section. And I thought they looked kind of fallish. And Olivia can do the mints and the cinnamon discs without a problem. And she could probably eat 1 of those and it wouldn't hurt her. There's very little peanut butter in 1 of those candies. These little gummy fried eggs, I got these with 2 of my friends in mind through my church who both have chickens. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to divide these up into 2 little Ziploc bags and give 1 to my friend Tina and 1 to my friend Kirsten because they both have chickens, and Scott thought these fried egg gummies were hilarious. And Scott and I might split 1 as well just to taste them to see what they taste like. But they're hilarious. Fried egg gummies. I picked up this big thing of raisins. Olivia likes raisins. She can eat raisins. She puts a lot of raisins in her like tuna salad and chicken salad and things like that. So I got a big old thing of raisins. They have carob chips there. It beats any price I can find online. So I bought 2 bags. I probably should have bought 3 bags, but they were $4.75 a pound. So not cheap, but cheaper than what I can find on Amazon. So anyway, got this one was $8.12, and then this one was $7.11 for a pair of drops for Olivia. And then I picked up some of these sesame snacks. Scott picked out the sesame mini chips, and he said the Cajun one sounded good. They'll probably be spicy, but I told him it would be really good like sprinkled on a salad. And then I picked out these rice snacks. I think Olivia can probably, well, this one has peanuts in it. This particular one does, but this one doesn't. And it's rice. It does have some wheat, but these are mostly like rice crackers. So she could eat some of this snacks, like a little snack mix. I'm probably going to mix these together, put them in a Ziploc, and these big round things are what has peanuts in it, so she could just not eat those. She can pick out the other things that she likes. And then I picked up some of this roasted corn. It's kind of like corn nuts, but it was cheaper. They had corn nuts there, but this was considerably cheaper than the corn nuts. It's just roasted corn. And then the last thing I picked up was some of these Skittles. It was on closeout, and I had these in mind for my Sunday school kids. They are always asking for Skittles for snacks and for treats. So I picked up some of these little individual packages of Skittles with the Sunday school kids in mind, but Olivia can eat some too if she wants. And I think that is everything that we picked up on our trip to the Amish country. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and end this video today with me filling up my candy dish with my fall-ish candies. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different than my normal vlogs in that Scott was home. I don't like to film with him home usually. It's a little bit more challenging. But he had a 4-day weekend. It didn't turn out quite as he has expected. We got a call on Thursday about 4:30 from Travis, which was very unusual, and his car had broken down on him on his way home from work on the busy bypass, but thankfully he was able to nurse his car off of that big busy road and get onto a smaller road. And Scott was able to arrange for a tow truck to come and towed his car home, and Travis was able to ride with the tow truck person. And so Scott had to end up spending the rest of his 4-day weekend working on Travis's car. His water pump had gone out, and thankfully Scott knows how to fix those things. But Travis missed work on Friday because he didn't have a car, and Scott had to spend his weekend being a mechanic. But I'm just thankful that Travis was safe, that God was with him and protected him, and that he was able to get his car off of that super busy road, and that Scott knows how to fix cars. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye, friends.